morning. Welcome to Table Talk. We are happy to have you with us. I'm Sandy with Pine Needles in Gardner Village in West Jordan, Utah. And with me, as usual, is my friend Shannon.
Good morning.
And it is a sunny, beautiful day out there today.
Yes, it is a little chilly though.
Yeah, this morning, got out, get in the car, get Leo in his car seat. I just scraped my window.
That's what I was going to say. Nicole was complaining this morning. She's like, my car is frosted over.
I'm like, what is up? And then it made me, as I'm driving, I'm like, I scraped my windows. And then I'm like, oh, my tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, it froze. Your tomatoes are probably gone. That would have been, something you probably should have gone and picked last night.
Yeah, and I've got so many.
Oh,
so
darn.
many. And last year we picked all the green ones and took them in and learned what we should do and had tomatoes for a while.
Oh, no. Yeah. We had quite the storm over the weekend. It was just, all of a sudden we got cold and
lots of rain. Yeah, I came in on Saturday. And the skylight was dripping.
Oh, we always have leak problems here.
One of these, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skylights.
Oh.
And every rainstorm, one of them will leak.
Then they go up and think
then
they
fixed it.
go up
and fix it. And
but
then
they
it'll get
it.
a big rainstorm and a different one will leak. And it's like, anyway.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was just to the side of the floss over there. And so it hadn't
hit the floss.
Hit the floss.
Oh, geez.
But some guy's like, I don't know if you know, but yeah.
Yeah, we have
Thank
that
you
problem.
for showing me.
Yeah.
And so we had to get the garbage can out. And
position it.
Yep.
But we, Jason, I'm not techie. And I just haven't learned to be techie because I have Jason and he does it all.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning we woke up and he said, I think the heat's on. Because he has it all set up so that if it reaches a certain temperature, the cold will, the air will go on. And so, our furnace turned on Saturday. But I did something. We didn't have a lot going on this weekend. It was going to be in the house all weekend long. So I told Jason, I said, I think we should go over and get shingles shots.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd had his first one. So we went over and the guy said, you guys can also have your pneumonia shot. So we did both, shingles and pneumonia. And I did that on purpose because everybody I've talked to that's had shingles shot hasn't felt super great for a couple of days.
So nice to be home.
Yeah, so got both shots in the same arm. And by Friday night, I was feeling a little off. Jason was fine. Then Saturday, Jason slept for like 3 hours. And he's like, why did we do this? Why did we do both shots at the same time? I said, well, I was just going to do one, but then you said we would do both. And I thought you couldn't show me up, so.
I went to pick up my prescriptions from the pharmacy. And I usually just go through the drive-thru, but I went inside. And there was a family that had kids.
Oh, all lined up.
And they were all there getting their shots.
Their flu shots.
And they had a little thing of the miniature Dr. Pepper cans of Dr. Pepper,
Oh, yeah.
And a kid would come out from getting his flu shot, go over and grab a Dr. Pepper.
That was their treat.
It was cute. It was like I was just watching them while I was waiting in line. It took forever, but watching these kids come out and grabbing their Dr. Pepper. They were good sports.
From what I've been told, you don't want shingles. I was talking to Kathy about it because she's had shingles twice.
Both my dads had shingles. Kathy's had them.
Yeah.
She had them when she was young, which was very rare. She had them when she was little.
Wow.
And she still has scars from when she was little.
From the shingles. And then the second time, were you an adult?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard
I had my shingles vaccine because I knew Kathy had it, my dad's had it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I do not want shingles.
Yeah. My dad has never had chickenpox. And so at this point, they were like, just stay away when people have it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, it was a very quiet weekend. Other than it was our first witches' night out, but it was really rainy on Saturday.
It was so rainy on Saturday. I think we broke records for the most amount of rain we'd had in a day.
Yeah.
Because we don't usually get rain like that here.
So my niece was going to come into the store and work for us handing out coupons and stuff that we do during Witches' Night Out. But I called her and I said, it's really rainy. I don't think you'll need to come in. I don't think they'll be as busy. But
was it busy?
I don't think it was crazy.
Not like it usually is.
No.
Yeah.
But that's, with the rain, that's typical.
Yeah.
I figured,
And that usually happens. If we get a rainstorm or a snowstorm, then the village is pretty quiet because, it's outside.
It's outside, yeah.
It's an outdoor.
And especially if you're dressed up as witches and you're wandering, you don't want to be wandering in the rain.
Yeah.
But, it was a nice day, but I did not work witches, so I'm not sure. I haven't talked to Shelley. I just looked at the numbers, but, so anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
What have I don't know.
This morning I was Marco Poloing Ariel because we found somebody to do our social media.
Yes.
And so I was Marco Poloing Ariel a little bit this morning, and I ended up Marco Poloing Nyla, and she was getting her hair done, and Ariel didn't realize that she was Marco Poloing me, and Winnie was in the background just screaming, "I want Dad's cereal!" And Ariel's like, "You finished it yesterday. We don't have any of that." And she was just crying, and Phil was in the background. "Do you want a muffin?" "No!" And Ariel had told me in one of the Marco Polos, it was not Winnie's morning. They were having a hard time getting her out of bed. And finally, Phil was like, "Well, what do you want for breakfast?" "I want ghost snacks."
Well, okay.
Like, yeah, I don't know. And then Ariel texted me and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize Nyla had sent you a Marco Polo with all that in the background." I was like, I think that's just a typical morning when you have little kids and you're trying to get to school. And I think it's just
that's morning.
The way it goes.
Yep.
Like a good Monday morning.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was in the bath this morning taking a bath because my back was hurting. So I was like, I'm going to take a really hot bath. I'm in the bath. Leo hears me. Comes running in the bathroom. "I want to first!" And I'm like, "No, Grandma's in the bathtub. Out. Grandma needs privacy." And he's like, "We can both do it." I'm like, "You are not getting in the tub with Grandma. Out."
No, we cannot.
Oh, I forget what
it's like. Let me just have a few minutes to myself.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't really happen that way. Just need a few minutes to myself.
Yep. So as I was sitting here looking at your computer, I was like, "Oh, I forgot to pick a prize for this week."
Well, that's pretty typical of us.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, so we got a new Halloween quilt kit in.
Which is good because
they
sell really fast.
The Halloween quilt kits are selling out. But
the ghost one was gone quick.
Oh, that.
I think Michelle Schwendeman did it, and she came and picked it up the day I was working in the store last week, and she's like, "I can't believe I get to take this home already."
Yeah.
And did we re-kit that one?
No, but we did more than our usual number of kits. But then when we showed it, when we did table talk and it was behind us.
Yes.
And we didn't talk about it, but it was behind us.
Yeah.
That morning it was like, "Oh, well,
it's gone.
That's sold out."
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah, that was, so I told Michelle, I said, that worked out perfect because now you can go home and display it.
That's
it's still
right.
the beginning of October.
She
Get
gets
it back to, usually you have to wait till the next year.
Yeah. We got a new fabric collection in called Lucky.
And it's the cutest.
It is the cutest.
I saw it sitting behind the cutting table. It's
Sweetwater, which Kathy and I love Sweetwater.
I do too.
Their little prints are just sweet and just little, I just love them.
They're just cute and fun.
And this one is really one of my favorites they've done.
It's adorable. It is adorable.
It is called Lucky, and it's dogs. Now, one of the prints is dogs, but I mean, it has little tiny florals. It has so many cute prints.
But the dog print is just
the dog
cute.
Print is so adorable.
It is so cute.
And we have the kit for the quilt called Lucky. Now, it's called Puppy Chow. Sorry. Puppy Chow is the name of the quilt kit.
But Lucky's the name of the line.
Yes. And it's got these little embroidered dogs.
Oh.
Their ears are fabric, but their bodies are embroidered. And then the little flower blocks have just, centers
cute.
are fabric and then just embroidered.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cute.
It is. It's adorable.
And it takes...
And it looks like Sweetwater designed the pattern too.
Yes, they did. And it has a layer cake, a charm pack, and then just a couple other fabrics. Yeah, so cute.
Oh, it's adorable.
It's so cute. So I was excited to see that. We have not got the sample done of this yet, but we got the kits made up and.
So, but the pattern, those are the fabrics that show on the pattern are what's going to be in the
exact fabrics, yeah.
Yeah.
And it comes with those nice pre-cuts, so that's kind of cool.
That's good. It's nice that you knew ahead of time to order those pre-cuts in, so you had it.
Yeah.
Thinking ahead there, Sandy.
Yeah, I thought ahead. So this I ordered in. This is Dolly Parton's little children's book called
love this
Coat
book.
of Many Colors. Mm-hmm. And it's darling, and I love Dolly.
Mm-hmm.
She's so fabulous.
I don't know how you cannot love Dolly.
I know, how can you not? But then we've got this pattern called Tic Tac Toe. It's by Melly and Me, and it's a little children's quilted coat.
Oh,
little pieced coat. So
it
cute.
looks like the coat of many colors.
It does. It's like the coat of many colors, and I thought it'd be such a great gift.
Yeah.
To give the child a book and the little
coat.
And quilted jackets are the big thing.
They are
right now.
Yeah. It's really cute.
Just so cute.
It's very sweet.
And
the book has been around for a while.
Oh yeah. I also thought I'd show this quilted coats being such the big thing right now. You can buy these. Cute. This is from a new fabric collection by Amy Smart, Diary of a Quilter, called Mary Catherine. Is that right? Mary Catherine? And so this is a convenience cloth or a cheater print.
I was going to say cheater, but I knew they didn't call it cheater anymore.
And you could just have this quilted and then cut it up for your quilt and
that would
for your jacket.
So cute.
And it'd be so cute. So if you want one of those quilted jackets, but you don't want to cut up an actual quilt,
you could use this.
You can use the little convenience cloths or cheater prints. Just have them quilted for you and ready to go.
That's really cute.
And we've got this new Mary Catherine collection in. It just came in last week, I think it was. And
it's
Amy
a cute
Smart's
collection. She
fabulous, and she's got some great quilts. We've got a kit that we're doing out of the collection.
So cute.
Yeah. We've had other new fabric collections come in. And it's always a trick of where are we going to put it. So I know there's a couple behind the cutting table still.
I always love that when that happens.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We got some new cross stitch in. So we just recently got in a whole collection from Primrose Cottage, and then we just got 2 new ones.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Little hot chocolates.
This one is called Cup of Cheer. And then they also did Home for the Holidays.
That's adorable.
Yeah, really cute. Now they have done them, it says on 27 count light taupe. Good gravy, I have the 28 count light taupe.
They do a lot on 27 light taupe.
Yeah, but we have 28 count light taupe.
Yeah.
So it's 14 stitches per inch versus 13 and a half stitches per inch. So it's not that big of a difference, but I'm probably gonna have to order in some 27 count, but anyway. But there are others, a lot of the others they've done have been on 28 light taupe. Because that's why I ordered in so much.
I think 28
They like to keep me on my toes.
Yeah.
This designer is Crafty Blue Bonnet, and we've got 3 new ones from them. One is called Hey Boo, and it says And Spooky Companion.
Cute.
So it's got, we are still, I forget that it is just the beginning of October.
It is.
My brain has moved on to Christmas.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you kind of have to do that.
Yeah.
Being here.
Yeah. And this is called Halloween Stitchy Steaks.
That's really cute.
And then moving on with them from Halloween into winter. This one is called Everyone Can Build a Snowman. And that's a cute little
That's a
sampler.
really cute one too.
And it takes DMC floss and Classic Colorworks. And it's hard to see, well, maybe if we put a picture in, but I love how the snowflakes in the bottom, how they've stitched that. Yeah,
it's really cute.
Anyway.
So cute.
Yeah. I've got a couple new finishes. Pat sent these in.
Always on top of it.
These are Garden Variety from Primrose Cottage, and this is Garden Variety Corn and Garden Variety Apples.
They're so cute in those
They're
little
so
tins.
Cute, little tins. And let me tell you, the fastest finish
Really?
ever.
Easy
So,
to do.
yeah, I'm going to open this up. So we have the little tins. They are $3.99.
Oh, that's not bad.
So the tart tin comes with the little, you know, because then you pop the tart out, you know,
Yeah.
if you were actually making a tart. I just took this.
Yeah.
I cut my, about 1.5 inches beyond the stitching. Okay?
Yeah.
Zigzagged around it, so I had this circle of my stitching. Took a running stitch, put a big blob of stuffing on top.
Oh.
And cinched it around this.
Oh. And then
Popped
stuck it in.
Yep. Now, because in the store, I don't want them falling out.
Yeah.
And people taking them.
Yeah. Kids playing with them.
And you can't really glue the metal on the metal unless you have,
Right.
you know, special glue.
Right.
So what I did was, after I got my piece stitched around, or, you know, gathered around here, so then it was nice and tight, and there's my little bubble. I took a piece of or mat board, a circle of mat board, and I just glued it to the bottom of the stitching, okay?
Yeah.
To the bottom of the stitchery. And then I put it in here, and then I had another little round that I then glued to this cardboard round, or this mat board round, so that it would stay. Yeah, because I didn't want them.
So you used two of those, one on the inside, one on the outside.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But if you're doing it at home, you don't even have to have the mat board, because you probably aren't worried about people.
Unless you have little kids.
Yeah. So, but just a really simple finish.
That's
it
cute.
really was so fast to do. So we do have those tart tins. It says tart tin 5-inch if you are looking for those. So.
Those are cute.
Yeah.
Makes me want a piece of pie.
Yep. And I think, this one is this one? Yeah, this one's corn. I have a couple others done, but we have the pumpkin pie done. But I did the pumpkin pie one in a 4 1/4 inch tart tin. Oh. And it fit, but you don't have any border around. And so then I got the larger, which I think this is the size that they show on the pattern. So a whole series of these are lime, lemon. So fun.
Because she had summer and fall.
And she did the summer ones in a white flower frame. Oh. You know, but they are the same size as all the others, so you could do them.
They go in the tart tin.
Yeah. But those were really a fun, easy finish. Oh, and I thought I'd show this fabric is what we stitched them on, which is Floba 32 count. And Floba is a really great fabric to stitch on. If you haven't stitched on Floba, I say try it. And if you haven't done 32 count, it comes in, I think, 18 count as well, and 28 count. So it's really a nice, it has a little fleck in it.
Yeah. Was it you or was it Kathy? Because that witch Halloween pattern last week, I got it for Erica. Was I with you, Kathy, when we were picking the color? And we really didn't have an Ada. I mean, Erica will stitch on either. Right. She likes Ada because then she doesn't have to think as much. Right. But we ended up getting her a, do you remember what color it was? I don't remember the color. But
metal?
No. Something dusk or something.
Oh, dusk.
Was it just
it's just called dusk. It's a hand dyed.
So I sent it to her, and she was FaceTiming me when she opened her box, and she pulled it out, and she went, oh, she's like, this is so pretty. Yeah, I'm like, it is. She's like, I'm so excited to start this one. But anyway, so we did have, I felt like a really good color for it.
Yeah. That dusk is pretty. It's hand dyed. I think it might be Fabrics by Stephanie, or it could be Fiber on a Whim, but I think it's Fabrics by Stephanie.
It was pretty.
Shelly just finished.
Oh, cute.
This bag, and it is called.
It's really cute.
Quilter's Big Tote. And Shelly used a charm pack.
Oh, cute. And what line is that?
This is Sunsetridge by Minki Kim.
Cute.
Isn't that cute? And the pattern is by Minki Kim. And all her patterns come with video tutorials that you can go on to her YouTube and watch her tutorials. So really fun.
Everybody says that she does a really good job with her tutorials.
Yeah, she does. She does an amazing job. And then Shelly just used a black gingham kind of for the lining and the outside. And the reason it stands up so well.
Was brown.
No, it's black. It's kind of a charcoaly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason it stands up so well is because it uses soft and stable.
Yeah.
Which soft and stable is a kind of a foam.
Yeah.
But really easy to sew through. But it gives it that body, and
that one's not coming out.
We don't want to pull on that thread, do we? Okay. So I thought that was fun.
You can always tell when they come in new to the store because there's always a few threads on them.
That's right. Searching through this morning, because I just unboxed this. It was at the doorstep when I came in this morning.
No, and it's December 2025.
Yeah, this is American Patchwork and Quilting. We now carry this magazine, and it had some really cute.
It has some really cute.
Okay.
It's like there was a page.
They were all together. So I was going to show
that. It was a really cute wool project. There
yeah, a really cute wool project. There's 3 wool ornaments.
It's adorable.
It's so cute. And then it has, I think this quilt on the front is really cute.
Mm-hmm.
So the magazines really are a good
They're a good buy. Yeah.
Because you get so many projects in it. For that price, there's some really nice.
That tree quilt was cute.
Tree quilt was cute, yeah. So there's some really good projects in here. Oh, look. Okay, this has these ornament pillows.
Cute.
So cute. And that's using the Berry and Pine by Lila Boutique. And there's also a table runner. So they take 2 designers, do a pre-cut challenge. One of them did a table runner, one of them did the pillow.
Oh, cute.
And the patterns are inside the magazine, so I thought that was fun.
Cute.
Anyway, I will show now the Halloween quilt that we talked about.
There's no Minki.
It's always so nice to get a Halloween quilt in later because
everything's gone. Yeah. I love the quilting on this too. It's adorable.
Oh, it's so cute.
Just adorable.
This was quilted by Karen Reagan, made by Shelly, and it's called Starlets. Is that right, Kathy?
Mm-hmm. Just because it's got these little stars here and there. So how would you rate making this quilt?
I think it's a beginner.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't seem like it's anything too
You're just making these little star blocks, but
it looks like they're every other one.
Yeah, the rectangles are just rectangles. So yeah, I would say beginner. And this is from a collection by, what's the name of it? Poppy Cotton.
That might be more than one.
It might be a mix. And I think this was Poppy. No, it is a mix. You're right. So this was a curated bundle that we did. So we have kits for this, and it's called Starlets.
Okay, so what was it called again? Starlets. I
So,
just love this small, again, the little tiny,
oh, the little tiny prints,
little tiny pumpkins in there. It's just really cute.
Really sweet.
Really sweet. And I guess if you're tired of stitching Halloween and you want something
soft and beautiful. Now, you'll want to fold that over because it's on the back.
Minki.
Is Minki. Let's see. And actually, I'm going to hold this up because I've got it the wrong way on the table.
There you go. It's cute.
It's really pretty. It's just soft and romantic kind of. This is called Faceted, and this is a collection by Art Gallery. And Romantica? I didn't even know that. Oh, I'm sorry, you got your shot.
Yes.
Oops.
It's okay. Jennifer came in and was hugging me and patting me too.
Sorry.
It's
I do that. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm abusive. But I didn't even know it was called Romantica. And I said it was kind of romantic.
Yeah, and you knew. Look at you. You could name the stuff.
I could have named it.
Anyway.
Somewhere in the backs of my mind, I probably did know it was called Romantica.
And what would you rate this?
Beginner. Yeah. Hourglass blocks.
They're larger blocks. So
yeah.
Yep. Sometimes when you're dealing with those little tiny pieces.
Yeah. These are larger blocks, and so. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is our new quilt. It's not kind of nice to get something in once, when we're in these holiday seasons that's not holiday related. So,
yeah, you want something not holiday.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Stephanie ran into work this morning for us because she just found it over the weekend.
Did she make it?
No, it was made by Carrie, my sister.
Oh, yeah. But Stephanie always ends up binding everything.
Stephanie ends up binding them for us.
I know. Somebody made the comment. They said, you guys talk about Stephanie all the time. She's hardly on. Okay, let's just say not everybody likes to be on camera. There's a reason you get the two of us.
Right. But we do have a new person joining us. We have a new person doing our social media.
Yeah.
Well, we have actually 3 new employees.
Yep, 2 in
there
the store.
She's over here taking pictures as we speak of things
she's
to post.
She's my adopted daughter.
That's right. And you have adopted grandchildren.
And yes. So Jennifer lived by me, and she had 2 little girls, and Esther. Are you okay if I say Esther's name? Yeah. Okay. Esther was a baby, and my daughter Erica just always wanted to hold Esther. And so then Jennifer started asking Erica, will you watch Esther while we go do whatever? And she got really attached to my husband. She loved Jason, didn't she? She just loved Jason. Yeah. And at church she would come and want to sit on Jason's lap every week. And so she would ask Erica if she could babysit. Erica would say, Dad, are you going to be home? He'd be like, yeah, I'm going to be here. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah.
So we're excited to have Jennifer doing our social media. She'll be editing our videos.
You should come say hi, Jennifer.
Come say hi, Jennifer.
She's trying to fix her hair.
So this is Jennifer. So welcome.
I know. She's going to pat my sore shoulder.
So we're excited to have you.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. And she's a quilter.
Yep. She's a quilter. So that's what you kind of need, someone that's in that field doing.
That knows.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So maybe she'll share some of the stuff she
works on. And
yeah.
She will.
Yeah.
So, and we have a new employee, Kim and Peggy.
Yep. So I worked with Kim.
Yep.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
I just kind of met Peggy.
Yeah.
I haven't worked with her, but I don't work enough in the store that I don't know if I'll. But yeah, she seems cute.
So we're excited. We got a full crew now.
Yes, finally. That means so I worked Thursday.
Yeah.
And then I didn't have any more shifts. So that made me go, oh, hallelujah.
Yeah.
I really do enjoy working in the store. I don't mind the 2 to 6. I have to tell you, 3 to 8 was really hard.
So
In October, I hate working in October.
In October we are open till 8.
Yeah.
And then on Saturdays till 9.
Yeah.
The rest of the year we are 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday. And we forget, because we did that for years. We were open till 8.
Right.
Or probably 28. Well, until COVID.
Until COVID, yeah.
Until COVID, it changed everything.
That's the way it was when I started working here. Yeah.
And when I opened, we were open 7 days a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we first opened, we were open 7 days a week, and I was the only employee.
So you came in 7 days a week?
I came in 7 days a week. Yep.
Then they cut, so we don't. Yeah. We're not open Sundays.
No, we're not open on Sunday, but we get used to your night shift at Pine Angels ends at 6, which
is nice because you can still go home and have dinner, and I still feel like I have an evening. And
October kicks our butt.
It does. It's really
we think we're working till midnight.
That's exactly how I felt. And like we close it at 8, but then we're trying to straighten the store, we're vacuuming, we're doing the till, we're doing all the things. And then I got home, it was like 9:15.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like, I want to go to bed, but I've been working in the store, and so I've got to do something to wind down. I don't know.
So you're glad that's
so I'm a big whiner, and I don't even have to do it now. So I'm very happy we're fully staffed. And
so we just make it through October, and then we go back to our normal schedule. So COVID changed a lot of things for a lot of people and a lot of companies.
Changed the way we did a lot of stuff.
And it changed the outlook for Gardner Village on what they felt like they, In retail, you just think, we've got to do what everyone else is doing. We've got to you got to have late hours so that everyone can shop. And so, and we found that you can have a life too and have a store.
Well, and you know what? It's kind of surprising, but I think a lot of places didn't go back to regular hours.
No.
Like the mall,
Yeah.
all the stores in the mall always opened at 10, and now some of them don't open till 11. Or there's a little shop that I would go to, and she kind of has a freestanding shop in Draper, and she always opened at 10, and then COVID, and then she opened at 11, and then I went to go in, and I got there, and it was a little after 11. It didn't open till noon now.
Yeah.
So
I think it did change a lot of things for a lot of people. Yeah. And a lot of quilt shops. Like I know one of my friends, Pat, owns Quilts, etc. here in Sandy, and she's like, no, I'm never not going back. Yeah. We don't have to do that. We can have a life and have a business, and it's okay. So and we're grateful. We're grateful that we have a business, and that we all survived. That and the still shut down and still are kind of surviving the economy. Yes, I hope you are all surviving. To be a small business owner, well, I actually just life in general is expensive and hard, and I was talking to Erica, and she's like, I had to up my grocery budget. Erica is a budgeter. Is she? Oh my gosh. Oh, good for her. And Nicole is a budgeter, but Erica is, and she wants to stick strictly to the budget. And she kept saying, I can't get groceries as cheaply as I want to. And I'm like, okay, you have to remember your weekly grocery budget. And she very, very rarely goes out to eat. Yeah. Like maybe once a week. She goes out, she goes with my Ariel, since they're in the same state. They will meet and go out to eat once a week. And that's pretty much all she eats out. I said, so you've got to think, you are paying for, 30 meal, I don't know, probably not that many, but you're paying for a lot of meals with just that little bit of money you're trying to. She's like, oh, that's true. I'm like, you just, you can't. It's hard. We had a fabric rep here. We were going through fabrics, and they were giving me a bad time because I under-ordered Halloween this year, over-ordered Christmas. And I think it was Anna said, you should have a book that you write down like Christmas lines that you've ordered and Halloween lines that you've ordered, so you know what. And I said, well, wouldn't that be nice? But I should also have a budget, and I don't. So I just order what I like. I said, I'm like, that would be smart. That's what I would do. That would be smart. But I just look at it, and if I like it, I order it. Yeah. I'm so lucky to be in business. I guess what we should say, it's a darn good thing you have good taste. That's what it comes down to. Because yeah, I would not be one that anyone would take business advice from, because I just do what I do. You're a fly. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to still be in business. That's because you have good taste. And I have good people. You have good people. I have really good people. And I have good customers. You have a good location. Yeah. Location. Yeah. That Gardner Village. I'm grateful for Gardner Village. Helps a lot. Yeah. Do you remember what our question was last week and what we were giving away? Okay. We were giving away the Melissa Gilbert fat quarter stack. Yeah. And we just asked what people liked to make or eat for the fall. Oh, yeah. When fall hit. So, that was the question. So, of course, there was a lot of, just kind of all things pumpkin. Pumpkin bread, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin muffins. Also lots of soup, stew, goulash, chili. One person mentioned bread bowls. My family loves a good bread bowl. Yeah. Somebody said sweet potatoes, which I didn't even think about that because I kind of eat those all year long. But they kind of are a fall-y thing. Apple cider, and a couple people did say they really like apple cider donuts. And someone said she didn't like apple juice either. Yeah, I have that down. 2 people said they don't like apple juice. They're my people. Tea. Somebody said tea. Somebody said crock pot cooking, and I'm like, that's true. That's kind of when you hit the fall, I'm ready for Yeah. And I love when you put something in the crock pot and you're gone all day and you come home and then the house just smells so good. Yeah. Spice cake. And then people started mentioning like apple things, apple pie, apple cake, apple crisp. Jason loves apple crisp. That's his favorite. I always bottle apple pie filling, and then we kind of have apple crisp with the pie filling in the bottle. And somebody said apple cream pie. I'm like, if that was you, please send us your recipe, because that sounds really good. I've never heard of apple cream pie, but it sounds good. Are you a pumpkin cookies with chocolate chips or without? Well, what do you think? Oh, you're without.
She can't have chocolate.
I can't have chocolate. Kathy, are you with or without?
I like them both.
I like without.
Do you?
my sweet sister Holly usually would make, she makes good pumpkin cookies, and she would make a few that didn't have chocolate chips for me.
I do like white chocolate chips. And sometimes if recipes call for chocolate chips, I keep white chocolate chips in my freezer. And sometimes I just substitute that. But they have a totally different flavor than chocolate chips. So, and then somebody just said like comfort foods. And one person that mentioned comfort foods, she said her comfort food is salmon on the grill and scalloped potatoes.
Well, that's kind of fancy schmancy.
I know. I made scalloped potatoes yesterday. So I knew I was having my shot. So, you know me, I kind of meal prep.
Yes.
So everything was just ready. I didn't have to do anything. So yeah, I just had like ham. We had some ham slices and scalloped potatoes and zucchini. And I love scalloped potatoes. Only one person mentioned caramel apples. And when I read hers, I was like, oh, she's the only person that's mentioned that so far. And then nobody else had. So
I love good caramel apple. If you've been in the village
that's what I was
and you have not been there, you need to go to Chocolate Covered Wagon.
Theirs are really good.
They have delicious caramel apples.
Then just a bunch of varieties. Yeah, they're very good.
Really good.
Yeah. So, and then the funny thing was last night I got a text from my parents because they watched Table Talk on Sunday. And they said, can we be in the drawing? Our favorite fall food is your meat pie.
Oh.
It's like, you don't get to be in the drawing unless you comment on YouTube.
Yeah, you got to post a comment.
You got to post on YouTube.
Right.
So their favorite is my meat pie. And my meat pie it's very simple. It's something my grandmother made. And she made it was just like hamburger and onions and gravy, and then she'd do gravy on top. But when I was younger, my mom started adding peas and carrots and potatoes and
with hamburger.
Yep, with hamburger. Yep, it's really good. I make crust and make my own crust.
A crust in the bottom and top. Okay.
Yep, it's really good. Jason likes his with ketchup, not with gravy. So he does ketchup.
He sounds like my kind of person. My mom used to make pinwheels. My mom was the queen of, with 11 children, of feeding a huge family on a little bit of meat.
You know, she could extend it.
Yeah, which right now hamburger is so outrageous.
Oh my gosh, it's
terrible. It used to be that's what we ate tacos because that was cheap.
Yeah.
And now it's like no chicken because it's half the price of hamburger.
Well, I do use a lot of ground turkey.
Yeah. But she used to make pinwheels, and everybody would have them with.
So what was
gravy.
A pinwheel?
Well, she'd made like Bisquick dough, and then hamburger and onion, and then she would sprinkle it on the dough, and then roll it up like a cinnamon roll.
Oh.
And then with her
Slice
thread, cut them, and then bake them, and then serve them with gravy over.
Oh, that sounds good.
And I always used ketchup over mine instead of gravy. But yeah, I mean they were good. Yeah.
Do you guys still make that?
I haven't had that for.
No. Okay, well, Kathy doesn't cook.
I don't cook.
She doesn't cook. My mom doesn't cook anymore. And I had forgot all about that until you said the meat pie, and I was like, we liked those growing up.
Kind of something kind of tasty.
Yeah. It's funny how you grow up eating something, and some of the people in our family are like, why would you ever eat that again as an adult? What are you thinking? And some of us, like, I love macaroni chowder.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Macaroni chowder, which I thought was my mom's recipe because I didn't think there would be such a thing till I was watching a Food Nanny one day, and she was making it. And I was like,
so what's macaroni chowder?
It's like hamburger and then macaroni noodles and tomato soup and corn.
So do you use just like canned tomato soup and put all that stuff in it?
Yeah, you make your macaroni and you brown your hamburger, put your soup in and corn and your macaroni, put it in a casserole and put cheese on top and bake it.
Oh.
And I love it, but some of our family's like, really? Why? Why would you have that again? But
because back then it was a cheap way to feed the family.
It was a cheap way to feed a big family. Yep.
Tuna casserole.
Tuna casserole.
Yeah, I'm not a tuna casserole person.
I liked it. I made it once when I was first married, like within the first, I don't know, because I only knew how to make stuff that you made for a big family,
big
you know.
groups, yeah.
And I made it once, and Randy came out, and he still apologizes to this day because he can't believe he did it. And he said, I don't do tuna casserole. And as a new bride.
Yeah, kind of crushed you.
Kind of crushed me. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did that once, and he said, I don't do meatloaf, when I made meatloaf one time. And he tells me, and he's been telling me this for years, I'm sure I would love your meatloaf. Try it again and I'll eat it. I said, nope.
I'm not making you meatloaf.
30 years ago, you said, I don't do that, and I'm not making it again.
I think I told you that I made meatloaf, and Jason was hesitant, but he really liked it. And then we went to go visit his parents, and they were going to make meatloaf for dinner, and Jason said, I'm okay if we have meatloaf for dinner, but Shannon has to make it. So I think
meatloaf is
because I think they used to kind of clean out the fridge and put everything in the fridge in the meatloaf.
Yeah. No, my mom's is very simple. That's the only meatloaf I'll eat is my mom's.
Yeah.
And I want it burnt end. I have to have the burnt end.
That's what my mom likes. So yeah, when I make meatloaf, I take some to my parents, and I always give my mom, try to make sure she has an end. So
I would, when I made them, I would make them in muffin tins.
Oh.
Because then you get a good.
Then they're all kind of burnt
everybody
ends.
gets burnt ends.
Yeah.
So anyway.
It's funny. I know my girls have made comments to me before that I kind of cook old. Mm-hmm. And it's because I do still use recipes that were my grandmother's and my mom's and
Me too.
Yeah. So now, Erica's making, she's making tofu curry and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, Kaylee's wanting to cook for us lately, and Randy's like, I kind of like my diet of just a chicken breast and vegetables.
Yeah.
He's been eating that works for so long. And he's like, I like that. She's like, I'm going to make this, she gets some recipe, and he's like, I want to try it, but I really like, that, and he's trying to diet. So, I mean, he's like, I don't want to start eating the way I used to because I'll look the way I used to.
Right.
And so.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway. Okay.
Our winner.
Our winner is Carol Gonzalez. And she says, thank you for another great table talk. I also collect Department 56 villages. She began collecting when we were first married. That's what happened with me. Also, I don't like apple juice, so totally can relate. Love the Melissa Gilbert apron. My favorite fall food is pumpkin bread or anything with pumpkin.
I like pumpkin bread.
I do too. I do too. It's interesting because there's something, I've talked about that I have weird food allergies, and that I'll eat something and my mouth will break out. In fact, we'd gone out to eat for my mother's birthday, and my dad said, my tongue is breaking out. How are you doing? And I said, I'm getting hives along my jawline. So there was something that we were both allergic to. Well, certain pumpkin breads
something in them.
Yeah, so I don't eat anybody's pumpkin bread, pumpkin cookies.
Right.
Unless it's something that I've made because I know recipes that I can do. But anyway.
So this week we are going to give away an issue of American Patchwork Quilting.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice gift.
And our question is, give us your number one budget tip.
Oh,
as
that's
we were
a good
talking
one.
about the economy and stuff. And so your number one budget tip.
Yeah. What are you doing to survive?
How are you surviving the economy?
Yeah.
So, and we will just randomly pick a winner, and we will send that winner the American Patchwork and Quilting magazine.
That's a nice gift. Yeah.
So that's it, right?
Yeah. I think we hit it all.
I think we hit it all. And we will see you next week. Thanks for joining.